Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is by helping people to realize that what they consider their soul is the spirit of God. Therefore, you are God. God lives inside of you, and all you have to do is claim it. I'm also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people. And most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to let you know that the world is waiting for your message. I think the world like us quiet, the way things are. I don't think so. I know so, And it's like, people, as you go on this journey of self-discovery and figuring out who you really are, and tapping into the spirit of God that resides inside of you, then you become someone that God can use to elevate the consciousness of people across this world. And it's like, your voice is there, man, and the message is there, because again, how does God create anything? He created with words, people. So you can think all these amazing things you want, but if you don't speak it, you don't give it life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want you to really recognize that you hold that power, man. You hold that power within your tongue. You have to speak, people. Speak and express the messages that God has given to you, just like you see me doing here. And it's like, I don't want you to worry about the fact that, hey, you're shy. Hey, you're not somebody that like to talk on social media, or whatever the case is. Listen, man, it's like the same way I had to go through my journeys, the same way you're gonna go through yours. Don't worry about how many people is watching your videos, man. Listen to me. From before I started this journey, almost 3 years now, 2.5 years or so, is that first of all, I was terrified of it, because it wasn't something I was comfortable doing, obviously. And I don't worry about who is watching my videos, people, or how many people watches it, because what God have shown me is that billions of people lives will be changed because of my messages and these videos that I do. So I didn't care if one person watched my video, 10 people, or however many watches them. I don't care, man, because I know that even if it's one person's life that I change every single day I get out here and I do these videos, and the message resonate with them to where they can not only relate, but they actually get to the point where they are inspired and motivated to do something positive in their life or other people's lives. People, that's worth it to me. It really is. And it's like, the way I look at things, it's like a ripple in a pond. I always make that expression because I want you to get how powerful your message is going to be, people. Is that your experience is unique to you. Everybody have a unique path that you walk. You know what I'm saying? You have different experiences, and because you have those experiences, you can speak with conviction based on the experiences that you have. you know as long as you're willing to do the work, though, people, because you can't teach from experience if you're not doing the work. The only reason I could speak with conviction, people, is because I would never ask somebody to do something that I've never done myself. You know what I'm saying? So that way, it's like, that's why I really want you to get that, though, is that as you speak your truth and you help, even if it's 1 or 5 people, then what you're doing is definitely you're transforming their lives, right? And as you transform their life, then they're being more positive, more optimistic, and the people that surround them see that, and then they become inspired. And it's like, it expands, you know what I'm saying? It's like 5 turns to 25, 25, and it's like it multiplies exponentially, people. You know what I'm saying? And that is the way, indeed, how we transform this world. That is exactly how we do it, people. Is we transform the world, man, by speaking your truth And I want you to practice doing that, people, you know? And, you know, it's like people talk about shadow work, people, but it's like for you to speak your truth and to not really care about if people are judging you or whatever, then that's a blessing, man. It really is, you know? It really is, because it's like, um, I don't know, this bumblebee was right here on my phone. But my point that I'm trying to get at, people, is this, is that I really want you to realize that in order for you to co-create with God, is that he need to use your voice, people. That's how God create, is he speaks through his vessels. I am indeed his vessel, and I believe that you can be too, because he already's there. He already lives within you. You just have to get to the point where you explore what that looks like and really tapping into source, so that way you can get downloads and you can speak, you know, on behalf of the Spirit of God and transform people's lives. But that really and truly is the message today, man. It's nothing fancy or crazy. It's that I really want you to start realizing that the world is indeed waiting on you to relay your messages, man. Your experiences are valuable, and you will transform a lot of people's lives. And thank God for technology, you know what I'm saying? For platforms like this, TikTok and YouTube and all these other places that allow people to learn from other people across the world, you know? And even for myself, as much as I contribute to the world, I receive a lot of blessings from my collective, you know? Again, these are people that are like-minded. These are people that are on their journey, their spiritual journey, and, you know, tapping in and, you know, and figuring out what it's like for them to be chosen to do things. And again, even though idea is very loosely used, I'll say this much, is that everybody is chosen, people, but I'll say it like this: everybody is called. I say it this way: the people that get chosen, people, is the people that are willing to walk through the fire, man, and face all your fears, face all your demons, face all the challenges that life in this world have to offer you. And in spite of all that, people, you rise like a phoenix because you keep going. See, that's who God chooses to be his warrior, man, because this world is very dark, man, and you being a light out here, if you're not able to shine bright and be able to keep on going, then you get put out like most people. They'll quit. You know what I'm saying? You have to become an unstoppable force, but you're not going to get there overnight, people. This is a 4-year journey for me so far, since 21. And this is, to me, the beginning of my journey, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But I really want you to know that the world is waiting on you, though. And I really want to inspire and motivate you to start doing videos like this. I don't care if it's once a week for right now. Don't worry about the content. You know, just speak your truth, man. Think about something that you're doing that you believe can help others, and get busy talking about that, you know? And even if it's for 1 minute, 2 minutes, who care how long it is? Just speak your truth, man. You will help people. I promise you, you will. And again, don't worry about how many people watch your video in the beginning. Just know that with time, you'll reach and you'll be transforming millions, if not billions, of people's life, like myself, you know? Just keep on working on that, people. Take that task on and get busy doing it. Anyways, man, shout out to my co-creators of Heaven and Earth International. I say international, well, sure, why not? It's worldwide, you know? Except, you know, I mentioned yesterday that Heaven on Earth really is really a state of being, people. It's really getting you to the point where you can be in the 5th dimensional realm, you know? That's where the spiritual realm is. And that's where miracles happen. That's where you're always at peace with yourself in this world. That's where you find genuine joy and happiness. That's where you find unconditional love for yourself and just humanity, you know? It gives you a genuine sense of compassion for people, you know? And it's just a great place to be, man. And I really want to help you to get there. I definitely, that's what the whole idea behind these videos, people. And in this phase right here, you are indeed co-creators. We talked yesterday about how you praying for things that you would like to see in this world. but I also want you to intentionally think about what would your amazing life look like, because people, to tell you the truth, the greatest contribution you can give to this world is to literally start by working on yourself, man. You know, if you get busy just working on yourself to be the greatest version of yourself, then everything else will follow. I think it was a couple years ago when I first had launched the business. I was busy trying to teach and help people, but I was like, you know what, man, even though these downloads are here, just get busy working on practicing it for myself. And as I did that, people, then I don't have to talk about it. You people see it. They see the growth. They see the change. You go back through the videos, you'll see the progress. You've seen the growth. And believe me when I tell you, I'm literally at the beginning of the amazing journey and of my life. And I want for you, man, to really get busy working on identifying what that amazing version of you look like. And even with that, I'll give you some ideas, people. Like, I didn't share this yesterday, but I think it's a priceless state of being. Is that one of the things that I've always had innated in me, man, is I have the ability to get shit done. Like, literally, you know? I've painted 3 cars this morning, man, before I'm doing these videos, man. This video right now, I'm just saying, man, it's like, it's amazing what you're capable of doing when you lock in and focus, which was my video yesterday. And, it's like, I really want you to explore that for yourself, man. You are capable of so many amazing things. Anyways, shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. People, it's like, obviously my mandate is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way we do it, people, is by intentionally choosing to stand united. One of the things, too, that I definitely want to highlight, man, I think it was yesterday. I think it was a mathematical problem that nobody's been able to solve for centuries. And, right now, 2 black students, I think it's out of Louisiana, that was able to solve the problem. You know what I mean? This is a problem that have stumbled some of the greatest philosophers and geniuses of all time. And I just want black people overall, man, to keep on being proud, man, and realize that most of the inventions you see around here came from black people's mind, man. We created this world, you know what I'm saying? Quite literally, with majority of the inventions you see out here, man. And I'll continue to highlight different things as I see them, man, because, until you know who you are, people, then, you kind of lack that sense of pride, man. And, we come from greatness, people. I just want you to know that, like, we all come from greatness, man. Greatness is in you. You are greatness, you know what I'm saying? And you are capable of doing amazing things. And I'm hoping, man, that for those of you in the African and the Caribbean area, y'all continue to find ways to integrate y'all economies, man. Learn about each other cultures. Make plans to go to Africa. I definitely will be going to Africa next year for the first time. I've never been to Africa, but I'm very excited about it. Exploring the continent and the other Caribbean islands, It's like those are my areas of excitement as far as travel goes, moving forward outside of Jamaica, obviously. But united we stand, people. We are going to make an intentional and conscious choice to always stand united, man. United we stand, always. My declarations over your life, people. Number 1 is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number 3 is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really heed this message, man, and realize that the world is indeed waiting on you. I want you to find words that speak life into this world. Start by speaking life into yourself, people. Start, self-talking, proper positivity. You know what I'm saying? Amazing, great things that you want for yourself. I want you to speak those things into your life, because that is indeed your portion. That is indeed who you are, people. I really do believe in you. Y'all have a great day, man. Blessings on to y'all. We'll talk tomorrow.